In a small picturesque village, surrounded by hills and fruitful orchards, there lived a young man named Liam. His house stood on one of the outer streets. There you could see sunsets, grapevines, grazing sheep, and morning smoke from bonfires. Liam was a dreamer. As a child, he would spend hours looking at old photos of his grandfather, who once grew amazing vineyards and organized harvest festivals for the whole village. Over the years, Liam formed his own dreams, not just continue the family tradition, but create a cozy winery where guests from all over would come. Make friends, share discoveries, make homemade wine, and treat everyone at a big table. Liam often shared his plans with friends. Over endless cups of coffee, he told how his grapevines would one day yield record harvests and his wine cellar would become a place of joy and inspiration for all. He debated new technologies, subscribed to foreign magazines, dreamed of launching a website and making his life exciting and meaningful. But Liam had one flaw. He loved to plan, talk, come up with ideas, and found it hard to make himself start working. Always from Monday, from the next perfect date, or after another inspiring YouTube video. While neighbors tended their trees early in the morning, Liam still lay in bed, pondering which vine to plant this season. While others watered their beds, Liam refreshed his social media feed and looked at photos of successful farmers. When earth and fresh greens smelled, he imagined telling guests, "Next year I'll really start working." Everybody in the village thought well of Liam. Cheerful, smart, original, always ready for conversation or help. But every big conversation about plans was followed by a tiny action, or none at all. One evening, as Liam was lost in thought on the porch overlooking weed-choked beds, his old mentor, Mr. Harris, arrived. He was a man with a thick beard and warm, understanding eyes. He held two small boxes. "Liam," Harris started after a pause, "in life, each of us has two paths. One brings dreams alive, the other turns them into illusion. Here," he set two boxes by Liam. "Open the first." Liam saw a neat, vibrant, full of life seed, dense, velvety, ready to grow. That's the dream seed. Each morning brings new chances, but it needs your hands, care, and daily work. Then he opened the second box. Inside lay a dry, gray, and crumbly fake seed. This is the seed of laziness. It's tricky, grows secretly, seems like nothing happens, but then suddenly takes over everything and doesn't need any effort, just neglect. "Plant both if you want," said Mr. Harris. "But remember, your harvest and your life depend on which you give more care and time." That evening, Liam promised himself to water the dream seed and try every day. But by morning, motivation was scant. He was lazy, wanted to sleep, found new videos online tempting, garden too overgrown. Days passed. He moved the seedling to a shelf, still telling himself, "I'll start later for sure." Eventually, to ease guilt, Liam planted both seeds, the deep, vibrant one and the dry, little one. Thought, maybe something will grow by itself. Weeks passed. He buried himself in usual things, reading, meeting friends, discussing plans in chats, walking past the garden. But one day, he stopped at the vineyard and was taken aback. Despite fertile soil, the dream bushes barely reached the light. Amidst them, weeds of laziness sprawled, choking every effort to grow. Dream seed barely visible, worn, parched, longing for care. Mr. Harris, seeing the field, calmly said, "Here's your choice, Liam. Dream needs daily work, even a bit. Laziness grows itself, spreads if not weeded. Whatever you water, that grows." That night, Liam couldn't sleep, remembering all half-built efforts, all perfect plans buried under waves of laziness. For the first time, he realized happiness doesn't come from flashy dreams left on paper. Only small steps, daily work, and resisting procrastination yield real harvest. Next day, he woke early like Grandpa did, took gloves, shears, rake, and began cleaning the beds. hand by hand pulling stubborn weeds. It was hard. Hands ached, back hurt, wanted to quit. But he kept at it. With every passing day, vine grew stronger. New fruits brought pride to his heart. Friends and guests visited more, no longer for talk, but to see Liam turn his dream into a living garden and taste first homemade wine. From then on, Liam knew, 2 seeds live in every soul. If you choose dream seed every day, face hardships, care for it, the garden will bloom. If you keep putting it off, weeds will grow themselves. Dream weakens every day. Laziness can be defeated only by daily work and belief in yourself, no matter how distant the goal may seem. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are more stories waiting just ahead.